Terror attacks in Belgium, are you more concerned about security with the Final Four coming up here in Houston?
You know, we always assume for the worst case scenario with respect to any of the events, especially the NCAA. So we were already ramped up to make sure that we keep people safe. Dennis Storinsky is head of Homeland Security, and Dennis is certainly here. But we always assume the worst. And we're working with the different law enforcement agencies from the federal level to the state level to the city level. So I feel confident that we are ready, like we're ready for any major event. The good news is that Houston has a number of major events in the city, and I think we do an excellent job at providing security and protecting people. And the same thing I think will apply here.
Would you mind if we tossed a question at Mr. Storinsky?
Sure.
Dennis, you don't mind?
Dennis?
After the terror attacks in Belgium, our concerns are heightened. Should we be more concerned now?
When one of these events occur, we have to continue doing what we've been doing all along. You know, one of the things that we've noticed after September 11th, 2001, the concern about Homeland Security tends to drop until we have an incident. So it's just a reminder that we have to maintain the efforts that we've developed. And I think we're as prepared as any city in the country to deal with an incident. But the main thing is try to prevent it. And I think our biggest risk in the U.S. is homegrown, radicalized, violent extremists, as opposed to actual ISIS members coming over. But most of the cases we see being made in the country involve people who are homegrown and radicalized here and maybe gone over and done training and came back.
So towards that end, would you support HPD patrolling Muslim neighborhoods in advance of that, as Senator Cruz has suggested yesterday?
I didn't hear that, and I don't have a position on that.
I don't have a position. I think it's important for us to make sure that all Houstonians are safe, every community is safe, every neighborhood is safe, and that's what we will continue to do. Certainly, Dennis and I, along with others, have looked at what other cities have done when they're covering major events, making sure that we are prepared. But with respect to the city of Houston, I certainly want to make sure that every neighborhood, every community is safe, and that's the goal. That's the objective.
Mayor, on the airport, you said earlier, you just go over, there's some security details, upgrades you said were going on there.
Yeah, essentially, and let me just repeat what I said earlier, at our airports, we have increased curbside and ticket lobby surveillance and patrol, and we are enforcing drop and go curbside use. This means there is no standing or waiting of vehicles at the terminals, so you can't park your car and then run in. You drop people off, and you have to keep moving. We have also expanded patrol of airport parking garages, and in the broader sense, the city of Houston has put in place capabilities to prevent terrorism, protect our residents and infrastructure, and if necessary, to respond to terrorism events. Dennis will continue, Mr. Storinsky will continue to monitor all of that and working with HPD, as well as working with our other law enforcement partners.